Hey everyone, this is Custom by Cody, and I'm Cody. Today I got something special for you. Here are a few upcoming indie video games that caught my attention and are releasing in February 2025. And I do want to clarify, when I say indie video game, I'm referring to games that would not be considered a big notable video game. These are not AAA. These are games that are developed by independent and smaller studios. They are lesser known IPs and could either be self-published or published by smaller publishers. For me, personally, the whole purpose of this video is to help out indie devs showcase their work to a wider audience. As gamers, we all know big notable games can be great and a lot of fun, but more recently than not, there have been a lot of duds in that scene due to a number of reasons. Indie video games, on the other hand, have so much potential to be great, and I hope that I can help smaller dev teams out in my own way. So with that said, let's jump to it and check out some upcoming indie video games that are being released in February 2025. This first game on our list is combining an interesting theme and a classic genre. Bar Tycoon will be releasing on February 4th, developed and published by Clever Trickster Studio. Bar Tycoon is a vampire bar management game where you will build bars and blood factories, lure humans to harvest their blood, process it, and then serve that blood to your vampire customers. Eventually, with the right strategy and management, you'll expand your blood bar business all throughout Crimson City. You'll build and transform a shabby rundown restaurant into the trendiest blood bar in the neighborhood. At the same time, you'll be wanting to lure humans into your blood factory so that you can harvest blood and feed it to other vampires. With any type of management game, you'll manage stocks, avoid bankruptcy, and try to prevent hunters from burning down your blood bar. Like any good business, you will hire low-level vampires as minions to carry out your dirty work. You will have to manage their priorities to optimize your operations to satisfy both your mortal and immortal customers. This game just looks like a fun tycoon game. I have two brothers who I think would thoroughly enjoy this game and the theme of it. Michael and Greg, I am looking at you two. Bar Tycoon is releasing on February 4th. This next game falls under that category where if you play these types of games, there probably is something wrong with you. I'm totally joking. Ambulance Life, a paramedic simulator, is releasing on February 6th and is being developed by Acer Interactive. It is a realistic ambulance and paramedic simulation game, so you'll be dedicating your life to saving others. As soon as you receive an emergency call, it is your job to speed off to the site of the accident in your ambulance. When you get there on site, you'll be assessing the situation, applying first aid, and then eventually transporting the injured person back to the hospital. Ambulance Life Paramedic Simulator will have all the bells and whistles for your simulation needs. The city of San Pellicano will have 3 different city districts, each containing their own unique environments and challenges for you. Your ambulance will be kitted out with realistic sirens, 17 medical instruments for you to use, and you'll be facing up to 36 different types of emergencies. So, if you are one of those crazy people who enjoy simulation games, then Ambulance Life, a paramedic simulator, should be your cup of tea. Ambulance Life, a paramedic simulator, releases on February 6th. This next game is a charming and dark city builder. I love the pixel art style of it, and the game looks to be a fun city builder. Dawnfolk is releasing on February 13th and is being developed by a solo dev, Darren Killer. Set in a fantasy medieval world, you will be managing resources, building cities, and trying to survive against many of the world's dangers. Dawnfolk is a game that is trying to be respectful of your time. If you do not have a ton of hours to invest in a grand strategy city builder, then no worries. You will be able to dive right in and start building immediately. The game was designed in a way to feel familiar, while also emphasizing the key fun elements of exploration and experimentation. The story has us trying to rebuild a kingdom that has been lost in darkness for some time. We will be guided by our little flame elemental buddy, Lure, which, to be honest, looks like it was inspired by Calcifer, which is cool. I'm totally for it. There will be choices you need to make, and they will determine the fate of your realm and its inhabitants. I'm looking forward to checking out the game. There is a demo currently on Steam if you are interested. Dawnfolk is releasing on February 13th. Next on our list is a game involving love and romance. And I'll say it now, if you like these kind of games, you are weird. You're just simply weird, that's it. Now, we all are weird in our own ways, but this genre I personally find is next level. Whatever though, just own it, acknowledge your weirdness, and keep on keeping. Releasing on February 14th is Date Everything, developed by Sassy Chap Games. The game is a sandbox dating sim where you'll be able to romance a whopping 100 fully voice acted characters. And I gotta say, that's pretty impressive. 100 fully voice acted characters. Games that, invest into, real voice actors and doing the and that type of voice work is way better than any AI voice acting stuff that we currently have. So good job to them, I'd say. That should be interesting. Now, if you are into dating sims, well, congratulations. This is a new one for you. But, stop being weird. Go date real people, but enjoy your game. Date Everything is releasing on February 14th. Have you ever wanted to play a cozy life sim where you can play as a rabbit? Well, furries, now you can. Releasing on February 19th is Cinnabunny, developed and published by Reiki Studios. In this cozy life sim, you'll live out your days as a cute little bunny. You were sent out by your bunny family to find a new home, and that is exactly what you did. You'll experience the many facets of life in Sugar Creek Burrows, sounds freaking adorable, where you will open up a bakery and live in a village with other little bunnies. You can craft, farm, bake, mine, gather resources, and go bird watching. This game does take inspiration from the Animal Crossing series and Stardew Valley, so already starting off in a point where I like both those games, so that's pretty fun. The game looks pretty cute, so if you are looking for a new cozy sim to play, Cinnabunny might be the game for you. Cinnabunny is meant to be a relaxing, cozy experience designed for gamers and non-gamers alike. It can be played locally by 1 or 2 players. There is no online multiplayer, so couch co-op is your go-to, which is always fun. A lot of games, should do that more often. It is a fun experience to play with your loved ones on the same couch. Cinnabunny is launching on February 19th. This next game, at the time of recording this video, does not have a release date listed, but it does have February as its release month. The game looks very interesting, and I can see it being a very popular streaming game and a very fun party game. Potentially releasing in February is Midnight Murder Club, developed by Velen Studios. In this multiplayer first-person shooter, you will have a flashlight and a revolver, and with those items, you must find and murder your friends in a pitch-black mansion. The game will be up to 6 players, and a cool thing that the devs have included is proximity chat. Proximity chat is one of the best features of all time that people have implemented into games. It is so much fun listening and to hear other players nearby. While trying to survive in this mansion, you will find hidden traps, weapons, and other equipment to help you survive, as well as help you murder your friends. There will be things like night vision pills to help see in the dark, bulletproof vests to buff up your health a little bit, bear traps, and much more. I have a brother who I believe is the target audience for this game, so Greg, this one might be for you. Midnight Murder Club is hopefully set to release sometime in February. All right, this last game to me looks very interesting, and I don't think I've seen a game like it before. There is no specific release date that has been given yet by the time I'm recording this video, but according to Steam, Tiny Pastures is aiming to be released in February. It is being developed and published by Cave Liquid. Tiny Pasture is an animal management sim where the game only occupies the bottom portion of your screen, and on that bottom portion of your screen, you will have little animals on there, and you're going to be raising them on your tiny pasture. The game will feature tiny animals who will snooze, scratch, and scamper around. There will be a variety of species such as rabbits, foxes, alpacas, birds, and even slimes and zombies. The game sort of reminds me of a PC Tamagotchi, really. You can interact with your little animals so that they grow faster. You can even breed them so that you get more. I haven't seen a game do this concept before, but it looks interesting to me. Like the concept of a portion of your screen be dedicated to the video game so that you can continue doing your work or whatever other activities you're doing. As of recording this video, there is a demo on Steam, so if it catches your eye, go try the demo out and give it a wish list if you enjoyed it. Tiny Pasture is potentially releasing in February 2025. And that's going to do it for me today, everyone. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you for checking it out. Let me know if any of these indie games interested you. Till next time, everyone, have yourself a nice day, and we'll see you later. Bye.